Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from Michigan's Upper Peninsula. More specifically, we are passing through Christmas, Michigan, on our way eastward. We are on the buoy to buoy road trip, and what that means is we are traveling from the northernmost point in the contiguous United States to the southernmost point in the contiguous United States. We were just at the northernmost point a few days ago, and to get down to the southernmost point, we're going to take US 1. That is the road going down the Atlantic coast. So we got to get there first. We got to get to the top of US 1. We are trying to travel eastward. Currently traveling through the Upper Peninsula. I think we're going to dip down into the Mitten today, the Michigan Mitten. And I don't know where we're gonna stop, but like I said, we're currently passing through Christmas, Michigan, here in front of the Christmas Casino, and you see Santa himself there in front of the casino, endorsing this town and this means of gambling. Yeah, look at Santa proudly waving from his perch here in front of the casino. Now, apparently there's no filming in the casino for some reason, but they do have these cool Santa benches out front. You see the little reindeers there on the sides. Santa makes his lists of people who are nice and naughty. I guess the naughty people hang out down here at the Naughty Club. And look at this giant flat Santa over here. I'm not sure what this business is. Whatever it is, it says that it's closed. I don't know if that's closed forever or closed for the winter. Very interesting snowman over here as well. Well, I guess this here is the North Pole, this big pole sticking out of the ground, the North Pole. And much like the North Pole, Christmas, Michigan has snow year-round. See the Christmas Motel sign there, but I don't actually see a Christmas motel anywhere. This is Dog Patch. It's a restaurant themed after Little Abner, a old comic about hillbillies. You can see the characters here on the side. Yeah, crazy that this still exists, and hopefully it'll continue existing because it looks like it's currently closed due to renovations. Out in front, you have this outhouse on the back of a truck. Yeah, some of the things that you can get here at Dog Patch. Scrumptious Vittles. Now it is time for another troll hunt. We are looking for a Dambo troll named Benny Beardfisher, who's supposed to be around this area somewhere. I've only got a vague idea of where I may go to try to find him. Stopped off here in Germfask, Michigan, here at Northland Outfitters Campground and Cabins. Now, supposedly there is a Dambo troll lurking around this campground. It does not look like the campground is currently open, but I found a little path that pointed me in what seems like the right direction. Oh, this river very, very full right here. Okay, so one of the people working at the campground here said the campground is closed, but there is a way to get to the troll. They said to go back up to the road, drive down about 400 feet, and hopefully we can find the troll. Okay, so we came down 400 feet here, and there's the flag for Benny the Beard Fisher. And yeah, the troll Benny the Beard Fisher, $10 per carload. So you got to put your money here in the box before you go see the troll. This is the path here to Benny the Beard Fisher. We walk out here over the swamp. There we see some directions. It says troll. And there are some of the Thomas Dambo birdhouses nailed to the tree. It's a very pretty area here. It's a very dark swamp. Yeah, follow the birdhouses. Ooh, the ground very soft and spongy here as we meander through the swamp. Oh, I think I see Benny. I think I see Benny the Beard Fisher up ahead. And there he is. Benny Beard Fisher. He's leaning out over the stream here. Here, let's cross here under his leg. And there he is. You see his beard. Wow. And he is indeed using his beard there, I guess, to fish. I'm going to catch some fish there with the old beard. As it dipped in the stream here. Wonder how many fish he does catch with that beard of his. See little swirls there in the water. I imagine those are fish nipping on Benny's beard. Yeah, look at this hand there, how he holds the beard. Just lounging here by the water. See, I found another Dambo troll. Someday I hope to find all of them in the United States, but like I said, they're popping up so quick. So this is a very interesting marketing strategy here. We have the Bates Motel. And no, I don't see the big creepy house on the hill behind it. Someone from the hotel came out and asked if I wanted to get a picture with Mother. Here at the Bates Motel. How you doing there? How you doing there, Mother? Said that she's still in her Valentine's outfit.
So that was a fun surprise.
Yeah, we were just talking to the owner of the Bates Motel, and she said they have a themed room.
Yeah, I was telling her if we would have known, we would have definitely stayed here.
Definitely, yeah. She said there's bloody handprints in the bathroom.
And she said she's building a chicken coop of the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she is adding the house on?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the funniest thing is that apparently, she said she's only owned it 4 or 5 years, and she said she just named it the Bates Motel because that's her last name, and she hadn't seen the movie, and so like she was like, oh, and then she just kind of went with it, which is kind of cool, I think.
Yeah, no, I hadn't seen it either. Like we've discussed it on this channel and mine, and the big surprise ending still worked on me like 100 years later. I don't know how many, at least 70.
We watched
I'm sure.
Psycho just a few years ago, and Jen was totally shocked. Norman,
like, yeah, the mother.
Norman Bates and the mother were the same person. She's like, what?
I asked you a question about it during the movie that like tipped you off that I didn't know.
Oh yeah, so I went with it. I probably almost spoiled it just talking about it. Then I realized, oh, She doesn't know what's happening here.
No.
But she also said that they have the Micro Wrestling Federation out here from Pigeon Forge.
And they have bands and stuff. She said Tantric was there.
Tantric?
Yeah.
Tantric.
Oh no, the breakdown. Like, it's an old 2000s song.
But yeah, a lot of fun here. Right? And I think we will be making another UP trip just because everything has been closed on this trip. So
she said you could feed baby bears, like, not far from here, but that's closed too.
So next time we'll stay here at the base motel if we can get a room when we come up in the warm season.
Yes.
Stopped off in Naubinway, Michigan to grab a little bit of lunch. Jen wanted to eat here at Moo Fin Fries. I think she just likes the logo.
True. I do base life.
Over here, it looks like you can get some merch with their logo on it. Moo Fin Fries. Get some shirts, some hoodies, and these hats. So basically, they're out of fin. They're out of the whitefish, but they do have moo. So they have burgers, but no fish. On the wall is a portrait of Granny Moo and Pappy Finn. So our burgers have arrived. Mine says mustard. Jen's
No mustard.
says nothing.
Yes.
And Jen ordered a small fry, and that's absurd. Like, that's ridiculous.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh. All right. Yeah, it's like $5.
What's a large fry? Do they just give you a 5-gallon bucket of fries?
I don't know.
All right. So these are freshly made.
It looks really good.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh, my burger's upside down. Let's fix that. And there we go. You like it? There we go. That's definitely a good burger. Got a little bit of pink in there. And the bun reminds me of Fuddruckers.
I think charbroiled burgers are like one of my favorite things.
You like
These
charbroiled?
kind of stops where they have ice cream and burgers.
Oh, we pouring vinegar all over here.
There's still this many in here.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is a lot of fries. And those are drowning in vinegar there.
I know.
All right, and we have Clean Wrapper Club. You got Jen's got her clean wrapper.
Fold mine. Yeah.
But you know what? You didn't finish your fries.
No, I definitely did not. There's so many. I didn't even finish the cup that I had.
We have this across from Moo Fin Fries, the Snowmobile Museum. And we will be invoking the EM rule here. I'm very excited because unlike most museums we have come across on this trip, this is open. This is admission, adults, $5 each. Oh yeah, you can see all the different places people have come to visit the Snowmobile Museum. Has anyone from Waynesville been here, Jen?
No. Yes, actually.
There is a Waynesville?
Yeah. Wait, have you been here?
No. Got in there? Okay. We're added to the map. Where the history of snowmobiling comes to life. And look at this. Look at all these snowmobiles. Jen, where'd Jen go?
I got distracted.
Oh, have you ever seen so many snowmobiles in your whole life?
No.
This is a lot of snowmobile. Oh my goodness. Oh, these ones are cool here. These old school ones. 1959 Polaris Snow Traveler. Yeah, you know, here in the UP in the Upper Peninsula, you'll actually see signs, like street signs for snowmobiles. So it is a popular way to get around up here, especially when winter lasts 9 months out of the year. This one's got a little plow. It's a trail maker, so you can make your own little trails. You don't have to stick to the trails that they give you. It's the Bearcat. Oh, look at this. This is like a little tank. That is so cool. I never knew snowmobiles were this cool. Oh, wow. I like this one. It's got the shiny paint. Yeah, I like these antique ones. Yeah, so many different kinds here. This one's just got the one ski in the front. There's this big heavy-duty trail roamer. Arctic Cat. Snowmobiles. Precision Cat. Trusty Cat. Boss Cat. You ever seen a snowmobile that could take a bite out of you? Look at this Arctic Cat. Called the Diesel Cat. But what is this over here? Looks like a Model T with tank treads. What is this old-timey thing here? Oh, it is a Model T. A 1926 Model T. Modified for the snow. That's crazy. Look at the snow runner here. This is like a snowmobile, almost like a snowmobile motorcycle. Yeah, it's got like a ski in the front, ski in the back. And this boxy one right here. Yeah, who knew there were so many ways to travel through the snow? Let's see, you actually have like the fake snow up here to give this an Arctic appearance.
What is this cable device used for on this sled? If you encounter a fence, it will deflect and cut it.
Okay, so it says, what is this cable device? So it's got a cable there.
So you just plow your way through fences?
I guess.
Oh.
Interesting. I don't know exactly how that would
That's silly.
would work, but yeah, you can blow through fences with that cable. Yeah, these are so sweet. I wish I could drive these in the warm weather. That would be cool. You only get to use them when it's freezing. Jim was just showing me that they have an ad for the snowmobile. It says, "Bring us your mother." And this rusty contraption here looks like it actually has like a tent that goes over the top, helps keep you warm.
My dad had that for the snowmobile or the snowblower.
The snowblower? Oh,
yeah.
Like a little tent over its head?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Oh, look at this. This is a rescue sled. So you put the injured body. Oh, yeah, you can see. You put the injured person in there, and then you push them down a hill.
That seems fun.
You'd like to ride in this? Just be injured and then...
Whee! Yeah.
Look at this one. This one's sweet. Like, that's all enclosed. You stay warm in that one.
I do like that one. That one looks fun.
It's the 1971 Snow Coupe. It's a ski sled. It's a kind of a manual snowmobile.
Jacob.
What?
This one's taking a little beaver for a ride while he's chewing a little bird.
Oh, wow. There is a beaver in there. It's a good place for a beaver to hide.
Yeah.
All these different cans of oil, different oils used to oil up your snowmobile. It's the 1950 Huber Ice Mobile. It kind of looks like just a very primitive version of the snowmobile. There's a Ski-Doo. You can see all the mannequins bundled up good there. Oh, look at the snowbird. Just interesting, all the different designs. This one's got a cheetah colored seat. Oh, look at that. This is called the Arctic Cat Panther. It is it's a stretch limo. It is a snowmobile limo.
Drink tray.
Yeah, they got a drink tray up there. Got a Pepsi in there. That might freeze your drink. I don't know. Look at this mannequin. Has lips.
Can I have 2 quarters?
It's the Arctic Thunder snowmobile game. You're gonna ride this.
Arctic Thunder.
Arctic Thunder.
Select your player.
Oh, look, you can be a monkey.
Okay, I'll do
Ponzo.
one. This is a break.
Select your track.
You can go Do the Swiss Alps.
Oh, look at that scary thing.
Lost Himalayan City. I wonder if it'll be a Yeti.
Oh, it was an easy one too. That's good.
All right. You know what you're doing here, Jen?
No. I'm racing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Jen, you're way behind.
Oh, there's wind. Oh!
It's blowing. Oh, yeah, it blows wind
And
from
the
up
seat's
here.
turning. This is pretty
And the
fun.
seat's moving. It's kind of like Mario Kart.
Yeah. I don't think you have like little things to shoot though.
Oh, is that a Yeti? I think that was a Yeti. Yeah, you do. There's things you can pick up.
Oh, how do you do it?
Weapons. The attack.
What are
That's
your
the attack
triggers?
button's right there.
Oh. There, I'm shooting snowballs.
You're shooting snowballs. Oh my gosh.
Go, monkey! Oh no!
Where'd you fall?
Oh, no, monkey! Oh,
You like
we're
fell
okay.
off a cliff. There you can see your hair blowing in the wind. Oh, look at this cool fuzzy purple coat. I think it matches their snowmobile.
I would wear that.
So they're playing video of snowmobile races throughout the museum. Got a little mask there to keep their mouth warm. Back here they have a collection of snowsuits. Oh, these are actually for sale. You can buy these. This is called the Wormmobile. It's got like these almost like big drills on the side, I guess, that churn up the snow. And this is a little snow pony. So this is a polka themed little model of a snowmobile. Oh, the polka ski. Oh, and look at this snowmobile here. It says second in the snowmobile Mighty Mac. I guess that is a race from the Pacific to the Atlantic. You see all the different people have signed the snowmobile here. It says Vancouver to Portland, Maine. That is quite a trip. Maybe that should be my next road trip. Taking a snowmobile from Vancouver to Portland, Maine. There's a little Barbie down there with a snowmobile.
Yeah, she has a little polar bear friend.
Little baby polar bear.
Yeah, I think she stole a baby polar bear.
Oh, check out this snowmobile outfit right there. That's impressive. It says, on my way to Naubinway. Naubinway? That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
As we exit through the gift shop here, this is a really interesting sticker here. It says, help stamp out summer. And there's a rabbit beating the sun to death with a stick. So that, I guess, as he loves riding snowmobiles, he's actually trying to murder the sun.
Jacob, look.
Oh, look, it's someone on a snowmobile being chased by a moose.
He's trying to murder him. Look. He does that and then whee!
And he takes the snowmobile himself.
Yeah.
And gets riding.
Yeah.
And look at this, the Snowmobile Museum sticker. It's actually the UP made into a snowmobile. I guess the UP is shaped like a snowmobile if you think about it. And look what we have here. A snowmobile pressed penny machine. You can get the Top of the Lake Snowmobile Museum. And then this is the town we're in, Naubinway, Michigan. Oh, and then there's a UP pressed penny. I haven't seen a lot of pressed pennies up here in the UP, so definitely want to get that one. We got quarter penny. Finally got my UP pennies. Stopped at this little rest area, and here at the rest area they have the beach. A little walkway here where we can head out onto the beach. I had to check and see what lake this was, and I was pretty surprised to find out that this is Lake Michigan. We're actually at the very top of the lake. So I guess if you go straight out that way for miles and miles and miles, you'll reach my mom's house, kind of at the top looking down. Yeah, Lake Michigan, it's funny, Lake Michigan is the lake I grew up next to when we were kids. Going to the beach meant going to Lake Michigan. So I wasn't necessarily expecting to run into it up here. But it is, of course, a very, very big lake. Very tranquil up here at the top. The water's very clear up here. Oh, what a lake. Jem was going to get some of the sand here for her collection.
Excedrin container today.
You emptied out all your Excedrin? What if you get a headache?
I still have it.
All right. So you're missing one Great Lake, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen Huron.
James in Huron. Then you do collect sand from all beaches you go to, not just the Great Lakes.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see Huron by the end of the day.
I hope so.
They have smoked fish here at this gas station. You can see the fish there smoking a pipe. Is that how fish are smoked? This is State 51 Motel. You can see, I guess they're implying that the UP, the Upper Peninsula, is maybe the 51st state. Maybe someday. I have no idea what kind of business this was, but apparently it belonged to Paul Bunyan. The only decipherable words on this sign are Paul Bunyan. You can see it off there in the distance. The Mackinac Bridge, the bridge that connects the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to the Mitten. Here at the Quality Inn, we have the most patriotic moose that we've seen on this journey. We've seen a lot of fake moose on the way, a lot of moose on signage, but have yet to see an actual living, breathing moose on this trip. I just noticed the moose antlers there are on springs, so if you just wobble the moose a little bit, his antlers wobble.
It's a bobbling.
And here we go. We're gonna head over the Mackinac Bridge. Let Jen take the wheels.
Very excited. I want to drive over.
You wanted to drive over it?
I was asking you this morning, can I drive?
This bridge is the most terrifying bridge that I've ever been over.
There's the one that goes under the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
That I want to go on, but you said it's not as impressive.
No, this is scarier.
Okay.
I think this might be the scariest. I think this is scarier than Key West. I think this is scarier than Lake Pontchartrain.
Oh, I was on Pontchartrain with you. That one was scary.
So this is Bridgeview Park, our last chance to see the bridge from the UP. And here we are. This is the third longest suspension bridge in the United States. I think it's in the top 20 of longest bridges in the world. And over here we have a monument to all the people that died building the bridge. It says 5 different people lost their lives building that bridge. It says this is the old fog bell from the South Tower. So apparently they used to sound the bells when it was foggy to let ships know that the bridge was there. Said that in 1961 they installed a foghorn and that made the bells obsolete. Okay, let's try that again. Now we're for real going over the bridge. Alright, we gotta pay the toll before we go over the bridge. So it was $4 to be able to take a ride on the bridge.
Yay!
Here we go. Looks like they're doing some construction on the bridge. I actually read that it takes 7 years to paint the bridge.
What?
And they paint it every 7 years. So
what?
There's a crew that's constantly painting the bridge. That's their entire job, is to paint the bridge. And then by the time they're done, they start back where they began. You can't have an ugly bridge.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, look at this. You're like driving uphill here.
Both ways.
No, just one way. Yeah, they're doing something over here.
Maybe they're
Jackhammering.
putting more holes in it so I can see the water through. This is fun. It's like a lift hill.
A lift hill for a roller coaster?
Hell yeah. I used to be, when I first started driving, I was terrified to go over the Grand Island Bridge near Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Over Grand Island.
Oh, that's just a...
I know, it's nothing. It's like a really little bridge, but I was so scared. This one I'm excited for. Oh my God, it just keeps going up. It's deceptively large.
Yeah,
When I was looking at it, I'm like, it's not that big. I can see the other side.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, it just keeps going up.
It's up there. I don't know if you can see, there's like a freighter that just went under
And the speed
bridge.
limit's 35, so you're going to be spending
35.
a long time going up.
Yeah, it's got to be really big because it's got to let the ships pass underneath. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, see these grates here?
No.
I don't know if you can, but yeah, you look down into the grates. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's all the way to the bottom. You can see down there into the lake.
It makes a fun noise.
Yeah, it makes a weird noise too.
How come they don't get a grate?
I don't know. It's just a grate here on in the two middle lanes.
Okay, it is very scary.
Is it scary to you?
It's so tall. Oh my goodness. This is the tallest bridge I've ever seen.
It's really tall.
I can't really see down though. Through the grates. Oh, never mind. Those grates were bigger.
Did you see down through the grates?
My stomach just sank.
You just saw the lake underneath us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little it's a scary thought. I don't know what it is about like having visibility.
Okay,
Jenna,
the more I
you
hear
think?
this noise, I'm like, ah!
You don't like the noise?
It sounds like it's haunted.
It does sound like a haunted bridge. Maybe it's the ghost of the 5 people that died making this bridge.
Really? Aw, poor 5 guys.
Yeah, 5 people died.
This is scary.
It's kind of like a little miniature version of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. The Golden Gate Bridge is.
I think the Golden Gate Bridge is bigger. I know someone will let me know in the comment
I feel
section.
like these columns are taller on this bridge than the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's similar. It's very similar to the way it's built. I mean, it is. They're both the same time of bridge. Don't try to make it make more noise.
I like the noise.
Just try to drive
like ghosts.
Just try to drive safely. I think that's what we all want here.
It's like woo. I need Luigi's ghost gun, the sucker uppy for the ghost sounds coming from here. Oh, I think we reached the middle. Now we're heading down.
Headed downwards. Yeah, listen to that noise.
It's so spooky.
So let's see. This side is Lake Michigan over on this side, and on this side that's Lake Huron.
So I'm solving 2 bucket list things. I'm seeing my last Great Lake.
Yep.
And I'm going over the bridge.
There you go.
Pretty amazing.
There we go. We're off the grates. Yeah, those grates.
Oh gosh.
Really sketch me out.
Those grates were scary. Okay, we're back.
Still not all the way to land.
No.
Coming up on Mackinac City. There we go. Almost finished. as we head in to Mackinac City. Come down here to the Mackinac lighthouse, which is not too far from the bridge. It's a rocky beach down here. So this would be Lake Huron. Again, on the other side of the bridge is Lake Michigan. So the official endpoint of Lake Michigan, the official beginning of Huron, and vice versa. Yeah, all these rocks here on the shore. There's a little bit of sand back there. You can see the lighthouse. See all those tiny little cars driving over the bridge. You're gonna get a jar of sand or a jar of rocks?
I was digging.
Trying to find sand?
But I think it's just rocky here.
Oh, you got a Pepsi cup?
Yes.
Hopefully that doesn't spill in the car.
I have the lid.
Oh, you have a lid? That's good.
That's not working.
So you've completed your Great Lake collection?
I still need to get sand from Erie and Ontario.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I grew up there. So
You just never-
that's very completed on the list.
You never got around to getting
I
this
never
in.
got any sand. I never thought I'd leave there really. So
Came down here to what is kind of the main tourist area. Of course, not very hopping. Right now it's off season, but Jen wanted to see about getting some souvenirs. What you find there, Jen?
photo sticker.
Oh, okay, a Mackinac Bridge sticker.
Yeah.
And a Great Lakes. Oh, to celebrate visiting all the Great Lakes.
Yes.
And you're from the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And I'm from the Great Lakes too, just a different part. But this is how you really know you're in Michigan. There are Faygo scented candles, the official soda of the Detroit area. And I don't know, I've never been a huge fan of Faygo. It's a very sweet soda that I would say tastes a little bit like cough syrup, but beloved by many people, and often associated with the Insane Clown Posse. Some Mackinac City shirts, and then you have the mitten holding a gun. Hey Bird, why are you on my car? What are you doing?
Is it really your car?
That is my car, yes. Hey Bird, what are you doing up there? I'm afraid to get in. He's gonna peck my eyes out. Oh, there he goes. Now this is the buoy to buoy road trip. We are traveling from the northernmost contiguous buoy to the southernmost contiguous buoy. We are getting contiguous. And since, we're talking about geographical points on this trip, I thought it would only be appropriate to stop here at the 45th parallel. Now we're on a little back road here in Gaylord, Michigan. And here we have it, the 45th parallel. We're halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Given the weather we've been experiencing, I would have thought we were a little closer to the North Pole, but turns out we are halfway away from it. It'll be equal distance from this point to the equator, which is south of Florida. We're not reaching the equator on this trip. And the North Pole, where Santa Claus lives. And his elves make toys, and his reindeer help him deliver them to all the good children of the world. And just for those keeping track, the North Pole is that way. We just came from the direction of the North Pole, and the equator is that way. Currently, we are not heading north or south. I guess technically we were headed south, and then we were going to cut east, and then we were going to start heading towards the equator. We're going to start heading that way. Oh yeah, honestly, it actually feels warmer on this side of the sign. You can tell it's a little closer to the equator. Probably shouldn't stare into the sun. And we have arrived in Saginaw, Michigan, here at the Holy Cross Lutheran Cemetery. And we are here today to visit the grave of Robert G. Heft. Now, we've been talking a lot about the contiguous United States. And at one time, the U.S. was completely contiguous. It had 48 states, and they all kind of sort of touched each other in one big lump. But that changed. That changed back in the 1950s when Hawaii and Alaska were added to the Union. And a high school student by the name of Robert G. Heft, who we are currently at his grave, he wondered to himself that what the flag should look like. And he had a project, an art project at school to design something. The teacher, it was an open-ended assignment. The teacher said, design something. Come up with something creative. And Robert decided that he would design a new flag to show what it would look like when Hawaii and Alaska joined the Union. And he designed the new flag, took it to school, and his teacher gave him a B-, mainly because the teacher said there should only be 48 stars, and there was 50. But the teacher did say that if the U.S. government approved his design, that he would change his grade. And so Robert mailed his flag and started a campaign trying to get his flag recognized and be used as the new United States flag. And then apparently he received a call from President Eisenhower letting him know that they had chosen his design. This was all done to get a better grade in a high school class. His teacher did change his grade, did give him an A for designing the new flag of the United States of America. And you can see his gravestone here, made to look like that flag that he designed, with the stars organized in exactly that pattern. It actually said that he actually was thinking ahead and designed a 51-star flag just in case Puerto Rico became a country. But it is now the longest standing flag. The 50-star flag is the longest standing flag. I know recently there has been some talk, serious or not, about there possibly being more states added eventually. But I guess at that point they would need to change the Robert G. Heft flag. So yeah, this was basically the end of the United States being contiguous. Of course, we're traveling from the farthest north contiguous point to the farthest south contiguous point. And Robert G. Heft created the flag that ushered in the era of uncontiguousness. And we continue that contiguous journey. I think we're going to be getting a hotel room here in Saginaw tonight. And then tomorrow morning we're hoping to be headed eastwards towards Canada, towards hoping to get into Canada before the hey Jen, and before the end of the day tomorrow. I'm trying to keep us on track. We are. Jen actually does have a doctor's appointment she needs to get to.
Yes, 2 of them.
2 doctor's appointments, so I got to get her on a plane by then. So, and then also I have an appointment of my own because we got to try to aim to be in Florida for the media event for Epic Universe. So, staying on track. We're hoping. The plan is to cut through Canada, get to the top of Maine, where we will go to the prefaces of US 1, which I will drive down to Key West. And Jen will be departing before I can reach the bottom, and hopefully the plan is that she will reunite with me before I reach the final buoy in our buoy to buoy road trip here.
I'll be gone for like the middle chunk.
The middle chunk,
and then try to reunite you with you at the bottom chunk.
We'll be hopefully reunited at the bottom buoy. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rest tonight. Not much, but a little. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Get a little bit of dinner and
yeah, I'm hungry.
Get some rest, and then up in the morning to finish out Michigan and hopefully make our way back into Canada. Hopefully this time without committing any international crimes.
Michigan still has fun stuff in store. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully do some fun things tomorrow in Michigan before we cross over. So
more bucket list stuff.
More bucket list stuff.
I completed all the Great Lakes today.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
You've seen all the Great Lakes. Which lake do you think is the greatest that you've seen?
I mean, Superior. That was kind of surreal. Like
Superior,
how clear it is.
I think Superior is the most beautiful. It's so still and so clear. It's really breathtaking.
Erie and Ontario, where I grew up and then moved, the lakes are kind of icky. Superior was so clear.
Erie? I think Erie's the dirtiest.
I think so.
I think it's not as bad as it used to be.
No, there couldn't fish in Erie.
There was a point of time where the
the
lake was basically a toxic death
you couldn't
pit.
swim.
But
now
I think
you can.
I've been there since then, and it seems pretty nice now.
Yeah.
I think there was times that Lake Erie caught on fire. Like it had some rough. It had a rough patch.
Yeah, Erie definitely had a rough patch, but now you can swim. It's nicer
good.
now. So, not as nice as Superior though. That is a beautiful lake.
It's a fitting name for a lake.
Yes.
Also, I learned today that technically Lake Michigan and Lake Huron are one lake.
I believe in my soul that they are one lake.
You think they're one lake?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing. It's not a river. It's not a river that connects them. It's just more lake.
Right.
So it's the Strait of Mackinac. So it's a little pathway. So technically, the bridge, I guess, separates the names, but in the end, they're one aquatic system.
Yes.
Is what I understand. Even though it's a massive aquatic system.
So I think Superior is even more superior.
Because it's just one lake?
Yeah, I think that.
It doesn't share with any other lake?
Yeah, I think Huron and Superior are just like one superior lake.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us again. Hopefully you will continue to join us as we continue this buoy to buoy road trip. If you do like this video, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more gets you a postcard once a month from me to you. We also, not currently, but we do have a souvenir shop that will be back open once Jen gets home.
Yes.
And then if you'd like to get a personalized message, I'm doing those on Cameo. All the information for all those things is in the description of this video. And all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat on the lake, and this dirigible in the air. Till next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.